the attacks on September 11th in New York and Washington and outside of Pittsburgh. And today, thoughts and prayers go out to the survivors of the loved ones who were lost on that day. All flags here are at half staff. A somber beginning to a baseball evening. Dave Sims along with Mike Flowers. Those are certainly heartfelt days, and I know from living in New York when it happened, that's a tough remembrance to say the least. But we want to talk baseball. We're going to turn it around and have some fun here. Talk about what's going on with the Mariners, still very much alive as they begin a road trip.
Yeah, I think if you look at the month of August, it's something that we talked about a lot. They were going to spend the majority of their time on the road, 21 games on the road, in fact. And I think if you look at they end up playing over 500 through that stretch of games, it's the reason why they're still in this thing right now. And now you look at the last 19 games, 13 will be on the road starting tonight.
Indeed, and 7 in the next 10 against these Texas Rangers. We take a look at the standings, the wild card race. Been calling it musical chairs, wacky race, whatever it is. Look at it.
Yeah, you can take a look at it. And again, a big series for the Mariners. You have the Rangers right there in front of them by a half a game. So 4 games here in Arlington. It's going to be really important. And again, it's going to start tonight. So hopefully Miranda is able to throw the baseball and command the strike zone.
I mentioned Jeff Bannister, the Rangers manager. I said, is there going to be a game 163 play-in? He said, oh yeah. He doesn't know who's going to be in it, but it's going to be a playoff game. Let's take a look at our Lexus pitching matchup for today. We got a couple of left-handers, Ariel Miranda for the Mariners and Cole Hamels for the Rangers.
Well, we've talked about it with Miranda. He's a fly ball pitcher, and you can tell by the home runs. He's given up 35 home runs this year. But in his last outing, he really concentrated on keeping the ball down in the zone. And what did that do for him? He ended up going 6 innings, did not give up a hit. Yeah, he had 6 walks, and you may see a few walks today as he pitches around this lineup. The Rangers lead the league with 220 home runs.
There's a look at the pitching matchups for the week. Good to see Felix Hernandez coming back at the back end of this series. Got to get out of the first inning. Talking about Miranda's given up a ton of home runs in the first inning.
Yeah, it's been difficult for him. So look for him to pitch inside to the right-handers. Beltre will not be in the lineup, so that is a big key for him. Also his changeup. He'll use his changeup early in this, and again in his last inning, pitching off the plate was effective for him, but he has to stay down in the zone. This is a fast infield, so he's going to give up some hits. That's okay. Just keep it in the ballpark.
When you think of Cole Hamels, you think of a World Series winner and an All-Star, but he's not been sharp his last 2 games.
No, he hasn't. And if you look at it, it's been his off-speed pitches. Other clubs are laying off of those pitches and not chasing him out of the strike zone, so the Mariners have to be patient. If you are patient, he has a pretty good fastball at 92, 93 miles an hour, but typically it's fairly straight, so hopefully the Mariners can take advantage of that.
It'll be the 3rd time the Mariners see him this year. Robinson Cano, last time we saw the Rangers on July 31. Big moment for him, a game-winning single, and hopefully there'll be more of that in this fast field here at Globe Life Park. Glad you're with us. Comfortable temperatures here, by the way. First pitch is straight ahead. The Mariners and the Rangers.
struck him out. Stand, baby! Let's play!
Deep in the heart of Texas, Arlington, Texas, the scene, Globe Life Park, as the Mariners open up a 4-game set here with the Texas Rangers. And they'll see them again next week in Seattle. Critical time on your baseball schedule as we welcome you to Mariner Baseball. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, Root Sports Group. Take a look at the Mariner batting order that will face Cole Hamels.
And good timing for the Mariners. A number of hitters hot in the lineup, and it starts with Mitch Haniger. He'll move up and hit second in the lineup, hitting .432 in the month of September. Nelson Cruz, the cleanup hitter, he leads the American League with 107 RBIs. Kyle Sear, you can see, has really done well against Texas at .316 batting average. Ben Gamble will round out the 9. He is hitting .295 against lefties. And for Cole Hamels, see the left-hander, this will be his 20th start on the year. A 9-3 record, ERA just over 4 for him. 120 and 2/3 innings, 77 strikeouts, 41 walks for Hamels. And a look at the defense for the Rangers. They have struggled this year defensively. 94 errors on the year. That is 13th in the American League. Delino DeShields will get the start in center field. Will Middlebrooks, you can see him right there. He'll be at third base. Again, Beltre not available. So Middlebrooks, the third baseman. Robinson Chirinos will do the catching. Hamels in his last outing, he has struggled in his last 3 outings, but against the Braves, he went 6 innings, had to throw 101 pitches. He gave up 4 earned runs, 5 runs total, a couple of walks, 5 strikeouts.
Adrian Beltre out with a left hamstring strain. That happened back on the 31st of August. Well, here we go. Gene Segura going to lead it off for the Mariners. 4-game hitting streak for Gene. Coming off a 1-for-4 performance yesterday. First pitch from Cole Hamels. And swung on. Lifted deep to right, given ground is Shin-Soo Choo on the track. Look at the carry on that. One away. Umpires for today's ball game. You got Laz Diaz, Jeff Nelson, Stu Sherwater, and Corey Blazer. This will be the 3rd time the Mariners are seeing Cole Hamels as Mitch Haniger prepares to swing.
How many times are we going to see Laz Diaz clap his hands tonight to keep the game moving?
Ooh, let's see. I'm going for 35-40, especially since the Rangers, when you look at their numbers, have played a lot of 330-plus games. No doubt about it.
Laz likes to keep the game moving. For Hamels, his fastball on average this year has been 92 miles an hour. At times, he will touch 94, 95. Likes to use a cutter, changeup, an occasional curveball for him. And his command on his breaking ball and his changeup, he's been struggling with that lately.
Ripped down the line, fair ball. Mitch Haniger, scorching hot. And he's in with a 1-out double. 5-game hitting streak now, 9 for his last 17. That was his 19th double. Mike, you gotta love it. He hit that with a lot of authority.
Well, that's what he's been doing for the month of September. I mentioned it at the start, hitting .432 in the month of September. This will add to that batting average for Haniger. Thought it was interesting in his slide going into second. He almost ended up short of the base. Odor putting the tag on him, but he is right on the inside of the base. Odor pointing at it, and yep, he's there. He's all right.
Brings up Robbie Cano. Early doings here for the Mariners. Robbie sitting on career home run number 299. Still tied with Tim Salmon for 145th place all time. Looking to join Ryan Braun and Hall of Famer Chuck Klein at 300.
Robbie hitting .243 in his career against Hamels, but he also has 3 home runs.
Here's your season series note. Mariners have done really well at home against Texas. We'll see him 3 days next week. Inside to Cano.
Mariners batting average with runners in scoring position continues to go up, hitting .274 now. Having a very good year in that category.
Mitch Haniger, good speed. He's at second base.
I thought it was interesting looking at Hamels and his numbers this year. His first 4 starts of the year, they have pretty good command. Averaging right around 2 walks per 9. His last 5 walks per 9. So he has really struggled with his command, and it's been on his breaking ball. He hasn't been able to get anybody to chase it. It's down almost 30% on the chase, so I guess would be there's not a lot of bite to it. The hitters are able to pick it up early.
Jeff Bannister and Doug Brocail, the pitching coach, that is over rotating on it, and has been a problem. Haniger has to get back. Elvis Andrus throws out Cano. I think he'd like to have that over again. Here's Nelson Cruz. He got a 7-game hitting streak. Let me just go on record. Those were the 2 hardest hit singles I've seen this year, the ones he hit yesterday. They were military grade sound. I was talking to Kevin Kremen over on the radio side about that, and he agreed.
Yes, without question. And if you look in the month of September, it's something that Aaron and I were talking about on the radio side of things. Nelson Cruz is second as far as velo for the month of September. That's how hard he's been hitting the baseball. His home run the other day with exit velocity was 114. He has really been squaring it up.
You would have won that one because you didn't go over. You were just, it was 114. You said 112 or 13. So
yeah, somewhere in that area.
You would have won. You would have won a Price is Right that day.
And you don't even have to see it. You can just hear it now when he
there
squares
you go.
it up. That sound. Good changeup.
0-2 to Nelly.
His changeup will be about 83, 84 miles an hour. His cutter at 89. Sorry, Dave.
I was going to say that with Hamels, he's had some good runs this year. Jeff Bannister said, hey, he's the guy that I trust the most to get us out of a funk. They just lost 2 out of 3 to the Yankees here over the weekend.
Well, he struggled a little bit against the Mariners. This will be the 3rd time that the Mariners have seen him this year. In his first outing, he went 5 innings, gave up 3 earned runs. His next outing, 6 innings, 3 earned runs. And I think that Scott Service would take that.
Hamels thought he had a K. He's going to go to the dugout. That was as demonstrative of performance by a pitcher right there. That's a strike. I know it. I'm going to the dugout.
94 miles an hour.
Now he can go. Nelly's not pleased. Runner stranded. We're underway here at Texas. Ariel Miranda will face Delano DeShields when we come back. Always good to see the Mariner colors here on the road. We're in Arlington, Texas. Game 1, 4-game set. Folks coming in, and I got Corey's brother. He's got for the Players Weekend jersey. Very nice. Here's a look at the Rangers lineup.
That's a pretty good lineup. You can see Delano and DeShields leading things off. 28 stolen bases for him. Want to keep him off the bases if you can. Nomar Mazara, the DH cleanup hitter, leads the team with 91 RBIs. You see Gallo, a lot of strikeouts, but he also has 37 home runs on the year. You want to be careful with Gallo. And for Miranda, 8-6 record, a 4.72 ERA. 28 starts on the year, 134 strikeouts, over 59 walks. Good fastball at 92 miles an hour. Changeup split to go with it. Take a look at the defense. Heredia will get the start in center field. Gamble again in left. Haniger out in right. So pretty good defense for the Mariners in the outfield. Danny Valencia at first base, and Mike Zunino will do the catching.
Heredia is going to be the center fielder the rest of the way. Gerard Dyson elected to have surgery on that groin injury that he's had, so his season is done. Certainly loved watching him play this year. First pitch to DeShields in there for a strike.
That's a big loss for the Mariners, not having Gerard around. He's having a great year defensively. Does a lot of different things for this club on the bases, and really the leader of this outfield, a very good outfield. So hopefully everything is going well for him.
Yeah,
getting that surgery done.
He enjoyed being the elder statesman. He's a World Series champion.
That's the other part of it. A lot of experience this time of the year.
Yeah, two-time American League champion. Yeah, he enjoyed the ins and outs of the young kids. DeShields fouls one off.
I mentioned with Miranda, his fastball at 92, his changeup right around 84, and his split will be closer to 80, 81. He typically will use his split with 2 strikes.
He's at the top of the home runs allowed list with Rick Porcello with 35. What's been the biggest problem in that regard?
Well, 23 of them on his fastball, and we've talked about it. He has been a fly ball pitcher. If you look at his numbers overall, his ground ball percentages are way down. So I think more than anything, he's so used to throwing his fastball elevated in the strike zone, and that's where he's going to get hurt, especially if he falls back in hitters counts. And in this ballpark with the Rangers, the #1 home run hitting team, he's going to have to keep the ball down, which is something he worked on in his last outing, and it was effective. That right there is a good pitch. And the reason why it's a good pitch is up out of the strike zone, but more importantly, it's inside. He has to pitch in, move him around a little bit so he can get to his changeup and split. But I think that's one of the things that they're working on. That's why they tried to get him to throw his slider, develop that breaking ball. It's something that he can get down in the zone, but it's going to have to be his fastball. He will cut it from time to time.
This is playable for Valencia. Last time Miranda pitched here, August 2nd, gave up 3 home runs, 1 to DeShields, 1 to Gallo, and 1 to Andrews, a 5-1 loss.
And I think too, in his last outing, we mentioned it, he didn't give up any hits over 6 innings, but he ended up walking 6 batters, and I think it was because he was doing something he wasn't necessarily comfortable with, and that is really trying to keep the ball down against Houston. Houston is a very good hitting club, and that'll be part of the plan today.
Here's Shin-Soo Choo, the right fielder. 18 homers, 68 runs batted in. Keno moves over to his left and out on the grass. Right field, beating the shift. Shin-Soo Choo with a base hit. So Miranda, how about this? Longest no-hit outings this season by a starter. Mason Volquez, of course, had the no-no with the distance. Wei-Yin Chen, he did that against the Mariners back in April, back home in Seattle. Miranda is on this list too, along with Dan Straley and Sean Manaea.
3 left-handers on that list.
Here's Ranger shortstop Elvis Andrus having his best year.
Yeah, he's really been a good player.
Tied for 5th in hitting with Jose Ramirez at 306.
When you look at the Rangers hitting wise, they're 11th in the American League in batting average, but they are 3rd in runs scored. How do they do it? They hit the ball out of the ballpark. We've talked about that. They are 1st in home runs, 2nd in stolen bases.
Two and 0 to Elvis.
You see him missing with 2 pitches down out of the strikes on that last pitch, a changeup.
Miranda, the record against the Rangers is 1-1 in 2 previous starts, a 3.09 ERA. Racked up 9 Ks. He beat them back home in Seattle last September 7th. Went 6 innings in that game. Got a problem right here, 3-0. You got Nomar Mazara on deck.
Typically that would be Beltre, but Beltre out of the lineup, so the lineup a little bit shorter than normal.
Napoli's out. 4-pitch walk. You know, I heard a lot of guys, I've heard it a lot over the years. I heard it again today. I heard it from the Mariners clubhouse. I heard it from Jeff Bannister and guys in their clubhouse. Everybody's beaten up this time of year. You got to explain to the folks what it's like. Here it is, your player at September 11th. Played 142 games. I mean, you're sort of torched, aren't you?
Yeah, I think it's tough because physically you're obviously tired, you're worn down, especially with all the travel that the Mariners have been doing. But I think there's more of a mental part of it too that you have to push your way through. The veteran guys, it's a little bit easier because they're used to it. But when you start looking at the younger players, and the Mariners have a young outfield, They're not used to playing this much baseball, and now you're talking about meaningful baseball where every play means something to you. I think on the mental side it gets to be a little bit difficult.
Don't doze off.
No, because that's when you're going to make a mistake, and they've been pretty good so far.
That's where pitching efficiency comes in. Nice tempo, and the Mariners have some guys that have maintained a really good tempo recently. The addition of Leak, Albers works quickly. Ramirez, constant theme, but it's so true. Good pitch.
I like the breaking ball from him. 83 miles an hour. His slider. Again, he will also throw a cutter with that. His cut fastball, a little more velocity with the cutter at 88. One other thing that's been helping the Mariners too is they're getting quality starts, which has helped them, and now the bullpen getting a chance to rest. A lot of those guys out there have had to pitch quite a bit this year, and so they're feeling pretty good now that the starters have been able to pitch a little bit deeper.
Got ahead of Mazar, popped it up. Seager does not have a play.
And he came back with that breaking ball again, well located. Stopped the outside corner. And Dave, I was down on the field today during batting practice, and the ball was really carrying today out towards left center. Typically it'll carry towards right, and it's an extremely fast field. I was looking at the infield grass. There is absolutely no lip at all, and it is cut down short, so it's going to be quick through the infield and really get through the gaps here.
Running at about a 13 on the stimp,
yeah,
right?
That's about right.
There's a drive right center field. That ball is going to hit the top of the fence, and it's going to plate a couple of runs here. Mazzara. Andrews right behind Chu. 2-0. Rangers. Mazzara picks up RBIs 92 and 93 on his 29th double.
And I have to believe this is a mistake. A couple of good pitches with the slider. And then you see the fastball. The way Mike was set up away, and that ended up in the inner part of the plate, right at the top of the strike zone. We talked about him having to keep the ball down. Almost hit that ball out at the 407 mark.
There's Robinson Chirinos, the catcher. He's having a nice year with 17 homers, hitting at 268. Had been a part-timer, now getting a lot of action. Jonathan Lucroy was with this ball club, traded over to Colorado. So 1-1 here. Miranda dealing with Chirinos. Runner at second, 2 runs in, 1 out. Joey Gallo's on deck. There's Mazzara. It's the DH tonight. Two balls, 1 strike. There's Adrian Beltre, future Hall of Famer. Haven't had a chance to congratulate him on getting 3,000 hits. Was that about a month and a half ago? A month or so ago. Count evens at 2-2.
He's able to come back with a good changeup. I think right here it'll either be the fastball on the inside corner. If he misses, it'll have to be off the plate, or he'll come back with a split. There's a couple of options here with a couple of strikes now.
Seager can't get it. Mazzara will hold at third. Jason Ward, the third base coach. Tony Beasley had the night off to attend to some personal duties. Hector Lopez coaches at first. Well, here's another one of the guys that we have in Major League Baseball, all or nothing, Mike.
Well, you can see it, 37 home runs for him, 16 doubles, just 25 singles, so more home runs than singles. 81 hits overall for Gallo, but he will swing and miss. But a ton of power. You have to be careful with him.
He's a tape measure guy, there's no question.
Quick visit, Mel Stottlemyre Jr. out to the mound.
Miranda trying to get out of trouble here. 2 runs in, 2 runners on, 1 out.
And he's having to throw a lot of pitches, 20 pitches here in the inning, 11 strikes.
Gallo with as about as open a stance as you ever want to see from a left-hand hitter. He's 1 for 2 against Miranda with a home run.
And a good breaking ball.
Trying to pitch his way out of a jam here. Big swing.
They're going to chase the fastball up out of the strike zone. Next couple of pitches should not be a strike. He will chase. It's about as open a stance as we've seen.
It's amazing.
His right foot is on the line. It's almost out of the batter's box.
No advance, 1 and 2. Mariners a game under 500. Rangers at 500. Both teams share another thing in common. Neither has been more than 3 games over 500 this season. 1 and 2. Big pitch coming up here. 2-2 to Gallo.
Last pitch he missed with a split. I'd like to see a slider away from him.
2 and 2 to Gallo. 2 on. Strike 3. Got him. One of the bigger strikeouts Miranda's recorded this year. 2 away here in the first inning.
Perfect pitch right on the outside corner. 83 miles an hour. Excellent job by Mike Zunino to frame it and give Laz Diaz, the home plate umpire. That is the breaking ball on the outside corner at 83. And Mike gives him a good look, and there it is. Big strikeout.
So 2 outs, runners at the corners for Will Middlebrooks. This will be his 6th game with the Rangers, and he sends one to center field, backing up Heredia. Routine play. And there you have it. 2 runs on 3 hits, a couple of left. Rangers lead it 2-0 as we go to the second inning. Sports being brought to you by your local Ford stores. By Safeco Insurance, find a local agent at safeco.com. Do more. And by the Emerald Queen Casino, presenting an evening with Queen Latifah. November 4th, tickets at emeraldqueen.com. Comfortable night here in Arlington, Texas at 82 degrees. Slight breeze in a ballpark that has seen a lot of runs scored over the years.
Well, that's where the Mariners are now, down 2-0 after the first. They're going to have to score some runs, and that's typical of the series here in Arlington.
There's Kyle Seager. Loves hitting in this ballpark. 9 career home runs. Seager, Valencia, and Zunino, 5, 6, and 7 coming up. Kyle coming off a 1-for-3 performance yesterday. Mariners lose 5-3. Angels salvage the game in that series. There's a high drive, right field, and that's home run number 10 in this ballpark for Kyle Seager. Mariners on the board. It's 2-1 Texas. 23rd home run for Kyle, and RBI number 74. Fits his eye, doesn't it?
It really does, and that's the way it is sometimes. You wonder, but it's a great place to hit. But for Kyle, he really sees the ball well here. I think more importantly, with Hamels missing with the first pitch fastball, he came back with another fastball that ended up on the inside corner. And with the way Kyle's swinging it right now, that's a dangerous area. He typically is not going to miss that pitch, and he doesn't right here. As you take a look at this fastball, four-seamer above the belt, and he gets the barrel to it.
Danny hits it hard to Andrews. Throw him out. 13th home run given up by Hamels, just the second to a lefty hitter.
And we'll take a look at the swing. Kyle, you can see his head did not move at all. Eyes right on it. Towering home run. On the homestand, he had a home run in 3 consecutive days
against Houston.
So he has been hot.
Pretty good roll call of pitchers too.
Yes, very good.
Keuchel, Verlander, and McCullers. There's Mike Zunino. Looks to a strike. Mike 1-for-3 with an RBI yesterday. And hard. Fair ball. Ricochets to Ryan Rua. Here's the throw to second. And in there safely with the double. His 22nd of the year, Mike Zunino. This ball's really stung here. All 3 of them been hit hard, including Danny's out.
And I thought it was interesting. Mike gets his leg kick going a little bit earlier. That's supposed to be a cut fastball on his hand, but he catches it out in front of the plate. Ends up in the middle of the plate for him. But his left foot, he gets his foot down early, goes right over the top of the bag. Called fair right away by the third base umpire, Corey Blazer, as Middlebrooks try to keep it on the infield, but that'll be a double.
Tying run at second, 1 out. Here's Guillermo Heredia, 1-for-3 day yesterday, hitting at 264. Oh, 1 to Guillermo. Big swing and a miss.
I think it's interesting in today's game. You see so many hitters with the leg kick. Some obviously more pronounced than others. And most of the time they want to get their foot down on time, which means as soon as that foot comes down, they want the barrel coming through the hitting area. But it seemed to me that Mike was able to get his foot down early and still hit the fastball. So he wanted to get that out of the way. And he's so strong, it doesn't matter. He gets the barrel to it. He'll touch it off. So good hitting.
Mike at second. Guillermo behind in a count 1-2. Up and in. 2-2. Nothing like division games. They really mean something. This is the first of 7 against the Rangers over the next 10 days. It's broken up by the 3 games in Houston. Guillermo got the count of 3-2.
Well, that's what we're talking about with Hamels and his struggles lately. As the off-speed pitch, that looked like a changeup that was off the plate, hoping that he would chase it. But hitters lately have been able to lay off of his off-speed pitches and get themselves back into some counts.
Swing and a miss. Breaking ball.
I was expecting a 3-2 fastball right there out in front of the breaking ball.
Second strikeout for Hamels. Limited action in the major leagues. Cleveland just put another couple of runs up on the board. 7-0 at home against a depleted and renewed Detroit ball club. Cleveland going for its 19th consecutive win, and they now lead Houston by a half game for the best record in the American League. They have run them down. They were down 12.5 games on August 1st. Here's Ben Gamble. 1 for 4 with an RBI yesterday.
Ben has really done a nice job against left-handers this year. You can see his average 277 overall, but hitting 295 against lefties.
One-0 pitch. Aggressive swing, 1-1. Fouled it off. Then with 22 doubles, he's got 5 triples. 5 triples leads the ball club. Going against Cole Hamels, now 33 years old. Used to pitch to the Mariners' Carlos Ruiz in Philly. Outside. Did he go? Did not. It's a scoring blazer. Two and two. For Hamels, his 3rd year, as you look at Zunino, 3rd year with the Rangers. 2nd full year, came over at the trade deadline in 15.
And a pretty good take on a breaking ball, borderline down.
2 outs. Runner at second, Mariners down a run.
3-2 to Heredia. He went to the off-speed pitch. Let's see what he does here.
Off the fist.
Yeah, good fastball at 93 miles an hour.
Hamels 12 years in the big leagues, a record of 145 and 99, a career 3.35 ERA. Hamels made a name for himself this year. A lot of productivity for the Mariners. Chase that breaking ball. Mariners do get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and leave a man. No doubt about it from Kyle Seager, his 10th career home run in this building, as he's off to a good start here in Texas. Mariners on the board. It's 2-1 Rangers. You enjoyed Major League Baseball, its clubs and players, as we pay tribute to those who lost their lives on September 11th, 2001, honoring them with the pledge that we shall not forget. Indeed. Harrowing day in New York City that day. I was telling Mike about later on in the afternoon after everything. Well, it did settle down. It was a long, long day, and I can remember seeing F-14s hovering over Midtown Manhattan. That was in lieu of any possible additional strikes. That was pretty amazing.
And to be eerie, surreal. Yep.
And they were circling low.
Right.
Here is Rougned Odor. He's turning into an all-or-nothing guy, hitting .213 with 28 home runs.
And he's going to cheat on the fastball.
Odor, Ryan Rua, and Delino DeShields. 2 strikes. Miranda in the first inning threw 26 pitches, gave up 2 runs on 3 hits. Big 2-run double by Nomar Mazara. There you go, home run leaders among the Rangers. Mike Napoli sidelined. Odor third. Elvis Andrus, great home run year for him.
And the Rangers are #1 in the American League. 220 home runs for their team.
Two pitch. Left field for Ben Gamel. 1 down. Talking about the Indians earlier. How about the Dodgers? They've lost 10 consecutive and 15 in the last 16. What's going on, huh, fellas? Getting a little tight.
When you look at those 2 things, the Dodgers, a very good team, obviously, that are going through a really tough time. But then you have the Indians on the other side of it. It looks like they have a chance to win at least 20 in a row. They have the Tigers at their ballpark. Tigers have struggled this year. They've gotten rid of a lot of their ball players. So for Cleveland, it looks pretty good. And they're up 7-0 in the 4th already against the Tigers. So
we're at the Tigers last week in Detroit. Yankees lead Tampa Bay 5-1 in the 4th. Baltimore trails at Toronto 3-2 in the 5th. Ryan Rua hitting at .227, 3 homers and 12 runs batted in. We've seen him play in the outfield. We've seen him play first base. And one of the things that jumps out at you, a really good athlete, he can run. He's seen him run down some balls in the gap. Miranda behind now, 3-0. 1 strikeout, 1 walk thus far. There's a strike. Ball 4, that close. Second walk.
And there's a couple things in this ballpark against the Rangers. You just have to stay away from the walks. They'll typically cost you. You had a walk in the first inning. He came around to score, which was Andrus. And you have to play good defense. You cannot give him extra outs.
Second time around now. Here's Delino DeShields again, popped out to Valencia. Congratulations to Dusty Baker and the Washington Nationals, winning back-to-back National League East titles. Bunt, and it's a good one. Pulled in. Ooh,
that was close.
Yeah, that was close. They're gonna review that.
Talked about DeShields being a good athlete. Push bunt, so Miranda had to spin around. Being left-handed takes him a little bit more time, and that might be the difference.
Boy, that's a bang-banger. There's another look. Danny's in good shape. Jeff Nelson, crew chief, with the call. Jeff Bannister is saying, hey,
yep, take a look at it. It's really close.
DeShields, you can see him saying, hey.
He thought he beat it.
Yeah, I know I did. And again, going back to what you were talking about, the grass being cut so fine, that thing moved. And he got it down in good shape, and then the topspin, it rolled a pretty good ways.
Well, you were talking about it being a 13 as we take another look at see if his foot gets down before the ball. It's the back of Danny's glove. It was really close. The good news for the Mariners, it was originally called out, but it appears that maybe he was safe. And you're right. It will just continue to roll. Another look. Pretty good job by Danny to keep his foot on the base.
Yep. Jeff Nelson, a crew chief, along with home plate umpire Laz Diaz, consulting the umpire crew back in New York City. Playing the theme from the Netflix hit House of Cards as the deliberation continues.
Still taking a little bit longer. It's how close the play it was.
And Jeff Bannister sweating it out. About to take the headphones off. What do we have, fellas? Safe. Yep. Miranda needs to throw a double play ground ball, get out of it.
Chu standing in. Picked up a base hit his first time up. The Mariners had the shift on with him hitting, and he hit the ball the other way for a base hit. That is not the case this time. Segura staying more on the left side of the infield.
2 minutes on that replay review. First pitch from Miranda. Ball one. Been a good year for Chu. He's healthy. His 132nd game. Missed a lot of time in the last few years. He's going to need a strike here. 2-0.
Trying to figure out his slider, and that's a pitch that they've been working on for a couple of years now for him. And they've been very consistent with it, missing off the plate. But that would be a really nice pitch for him to have against a left-hander.
Well, that's it hard. Deep to the gap. One hop, base of the fence. Ruiz scores. There's Shields running up his back. Here's a throw home. They get a chance to get him safe. Head first slide. Shin-Soo Choo, a 2-run double. It's 4-1 Texas. Miranda got behind the count 2-0. And he got hurt.
Well, you have to pitch ahead, and he's not able to do that. And again, missing with the slider off the plate to get it to 2-0. So he comes back with a fastball. Middle of the plate, he pays a price again. Elevated fastball, not down as part of the game plan. Not able to execute it, and it cost him a couple more runs. And Mel Stottlemyre Jr. back out of the dugout again. Made a visit back in the first inning. So his second visit so far of the ball game.
Couple of RBIs for Shin-Soo Choo. He's got 70, and
you can see Wood, third base umpire, trying to hold up the Shields, but he's feeling pretty good tonight. Had the bunt base hit, now scores as he dives in.
And Laz Diaz had a good look at it.
Yeah, never able to touch him. And just 3 for 5 with runners in scoring position.
Early action, Ryan Garten up. Jason Ward coaching at third base for the Rangers. He's their AAA manager. Tony Beasley, the everyday third base coach. Personal business he had to attend to here tonight. Ball 1 to Andrews. Walked and scored in the first. The Rangers out of the gate here. This is just going to have to be a slugfest, Mike.
Oh, you're right. And for Miranda right now, his splits are not good. 43 pitches, 22 strikes, 21 balls, and talked about it with the walks. He's walked 2 batters, and both of them have scored so far in the game.
Behind 2-0 here. 2-1. Omar Mazara on deck. 2-run double, first inning for the early lead. Three and one. Ripped. Chu getting a stop sign as Gamelt's up with it quickly. Airmails missed the cutoff man. Throw to second. Got him. Good throw by Mike Zunino. Tag applied by Cano. So base hit for Andrews, out 2-4 at second base. 2 outs in the inning.
I wonder if Robbie ended up getting stepped on with the slide. He had to move up to make the tag, throw up the line, and yeah, Spike catches him right on the top of his toe.
Bumps and bruises you get as you battle for a playoff spot. 2 outs, runner at third. Couple of runs in. Here's Mazara. Terrific throw by Zunino. Gun down Andrews at second. Ball 1. Last time the Mariners took on the Rangers, it was here in Arlington. They went 2 out of 3, up and in. July 31st, they went 6-4, won the next night 8-7, and lost the finale 5-1.
And another hitter's count.
That has spelled danger tonight. 3-0.
That's what makes it so difficult for Miranda. He's typically a fastball changeup split. His split more with 2 strikes, and when he's missing early, it makes it difficult because he's going to try to get back into the count with his fastball, and the Rangers certainly aware of that.
And a walk on 4 pitches. Second walk this inning, 3rd of the game.
And you can see right there, trying to stay away from his fastball in that count, and walks him on a changeup that was down. He's got service out of the dugout.
Seen enough. Seen enough. Going to bring in Ryan Garten. 2 outs. Runners at the corners. 4-1 Texas in the lead. And Miranda's done. Take a timeout. Come right back to Arlington right after this. play here in the second inning. A couple of men aboard with 2 outs. Time now for a Beacon Plumbing call to the pen. And we've got Ariel Miranda. Didn't have it tonight. Just did not have it, Mike.
Inning and 2/3, 6 hits, the 3 walks. 2 of those have scored. The other one's still out on the bases. 4 runs, all of them earned. He's also responsible for the 2 base runners, but 50 pitches through an inning and 2/3.
Wow. A lot of pitches. Beacon Plumbing call to the pen.
And it's Ryan Garten. 11 appearances on the year, a 6.75 ERA, and 13 1/3. He has 9 strikeouts, opponents hitting .275. His fastball at 93 miles an hour. Slider, curveball, changeup to go with it. You can see Miranda, he was trying to find his breaking ball. You could tell he thought that was going to be an important pitch, but it just wasn't there for him tonight. And then trying to get back into counts with his changeup didn't work, so that made it rough.
Ryan Garten, a chance to really help the ball club here.
Chirinos with a base hit his first time up. The Rangers so far are 4 for 6 with runners in scoring position.
Garten, 5'10", 190. Florida Atlantic University in Boca Raton, Florida. Hit foul. Garten appeared in 44 games over parts of 2 seasons with Tampa Bay, a 1-3 record with that ball club. There's a strike. Garten coming over from Tampa Bay in a trade on August 6th with catcher Mike Margima for a couple of minor leaguers. 0-2 with runners at the corners. That's a fair ball. Seager throws across, and that'll do it. A couple more runs on the board for the Rangers. A couple RBIs for Shin-Soo Choo, Segura, Haniger, and Cano coming your way on our return. Tonight means fantastic prize giveaways all game long, including round-trip Alaska Airlines tickets, 7-day cruises, and more. Then T-Mobile will treat fans to a post-game fireworks show. That's Fan Appreciation Night, presented by Emirates Airline and Holland America Line on Friday, September 22nd. Get your tickets right now at Mariners.com. There's Gene Segura, top of the order against Cole Hamels.
Second time through the lineup for the Mariners. See if they can make some adjustments. Hamels looks pretty good tonight. He's given up 3 hits, a couple of innings. They're scoring on a solo home run by Kyle Seager. For Kyle, his 23rd home run on the year.
His favorite ballparks on the planet. He's got 10 home runs here. Segura flied out to right. First pitch in the ball game. Miranda went just an inning and a third, his shortest outing this season by far. Previous short outing was 3 innings at Oakland back in April.
It's rare that you see a ball bounced up to home plate and it goes over the screen.
That's how hard it is.
Yeah, ended up in the stands. They hit Chirinos maybe on the wrist or the elbow. As Diaz, the home plate umpire, trying to buy him a little bit of time. A good count for Segura. 2-0. He threw him a fastball in the outside corner. We'll see what he wants to do here, but he should get another fastball.
Really appreciate the way the umps take care of each other. Love to know what Laz had to say to Hamels. So, what'd you have for dinner tonight?
Probably something along those lines.
Good start here with a walk to Gene Segura. Mitch Haniger put a good swing on a 0-1 pitch. His first at bat, doubling down the left field line.
Well, we talked about Hamels struggling in his last 3 outings. Has not been sharp. Really struggled with his off-speed pitches. And Haniger with a double. As Dave mentioned, there's with 3 hits, all of them for extra bases, including the home run by Seager. There's an opportunity to get to him.
Strike 1. Mitch was in position to get a cycle on Saturday. All he needed was a double. What a game he had. An 8-1 victory for the Mariners. Drive deep to left. Going back, and it is gone. 2-run shot, Mitch Haniger. Got a 4-3 ball game. And a Mariner fan caught it. Attaboy.
Yeah, that's great.
12th home run for Mitch. RBI's 40 and 41. You're talking about getting the Hamels. They're getting to him. Just got to get the lead now. Take a look at our Big Fish Casino big catch.
Well, Mitch Haniger has been hot. We mentioned it for the month. He's been really hot. And that's another off-speed pitch. That's what Hamels been struggling with. That looked like a changeup that he left in the middle of the plate, and the Mariner fan.
Oh, good effort.
Yeah, nice catch. Pretty excited about it. Happy to see that too. Mariners right back in the ball game.
Here's Odor backhanding a ground ball off the bat of Cano. I'm glad he was enough of an athlete to be careful out there, because that's not that big a fence, but pretty good dance. I hope he's got a ton of relatives back in Pacific Northwest enjoying that dance. What a fine catch. Yeah, my man, the phone's going to blow up. Well deserved. Good job.
That's ended up striking out his first time up. Almost pitching away. And he had a strike on the first pitch. Laz Diaz did not give it to him.
What a one, Nanelli. Haniger talking it over with Gordon Beckham. Working away from Nelly, gets another strike.
The way that Nelson's been swinging it, I don't blame him. See,
Stay
32
away.
home runs, 107 RBIs, leads the American League. He's been hitting the baseball hard.
See if he goes back outside again. Andrew Moore heating up. Two-two pitch to Cruz. And goes to 3-2. Nelly with a lot of of good years. Became a home run hitter here in Texas with the Rangers. Got a piece of it. And a piece of Chirinos in the process.
See on the tracer being very careful. 2 pitches inside. They were inside off the plate on purpose, wasting those pitches, and wants to go right back away from him.
There's a 2-time All-Star here with Texas. Ellie, a late bloomer, really came into his own playing on a regular basis back in '09 when he had 33 home runs for the Rangers, 76 runs batted in. 316 career bombs up to the moment.
He is seeing everything Hamels has. This will be the 9th pitch coming up in this at bat. Pretty good battle.
Hamels has given up home run to Haniger and Seager. Ellie hits it hard, slicing drive, right field. Chu with a nice play. So 2 outs here in the 3rd.
He's a very good outfielder. Not the fastest, but he typically will get a good break. Good route to the ball. Great concentration as he looks it into his glove on the dive. And he also has one of the strongest throwing arms you're going to see in the outfield, but a fine catch.
Uncannily accurate, too. Here's Seager for the 2nd time, homered on a 1-0 pitch, leading off the 2nd. Rangers have 2 2-run doubles. Mariners have a solo home run and a 2-run home. One.
Kyle took a chance. Certainly don't mind that. He already has a home run. He's been hot lately. Missing with the first pitch. Thought he was going to get a fastball, but it looked like a changeup down out of the strike zone. Every now and then hitters will try to cheat, get the bat started early to catch up to the fastball.
Popped it up. Andrews, the shortstop. Good inning for the Mariners. Draw a little bit closer. It's a 4-3 ball game. Mitch Haniger having a good night. A double in the 1st inning and an 0-1 pitch here. He cranks one out. A 2-run shot. 4-3 Texas and a happy Mariner fan. Baseball on Root Sports brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And buy Steel. To find your local Steel dealer, visit steeldealers.com. Mariners back in this ball game, 4-3. Mitch Haniger, 2-run homer. Kyle Seager's also homered. And a new pitcher for the Mariners as we go to the bottom of the third, Andrew Moore.
Poor Andrew, fastball, slider, curve, changeup. His average fastball right around 92 miles an hour. He's a command pitcher. And working in long relief today. He's been a starter, but long relief for him. Miranda again just going an inning and 2/3.
Joey Gallo, first hitter. Breaking ball, strike one. Joey took a called third strike at a 2-2 pitch.
For Moore, 8 appearances on the year, 20 strikeouts and 44 1/3. Just 7 walks for him. Opponent's hitting .270.
And right to Cano into the shift. One away. Moore, the third pitcher used by the Mariners. As we play here in the third, brings up Will Middlebrooks. First pitch swinging, flied out to center field, ending the first inning.
It's okay, Dave. The Mariners have plenty of pitchers out in the bullpen.
Who doesn't anymore?
Exactly. September, expanded rosters.
I got 11 for the Mariners. I got 13 in a pen for Texas. Set a spell, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Let's see the game recap. Seager a solo home run and a 2-run home run by Haniger to get the Mariners back into the game.
Well, Middlebrooks came up as a heralded third baseman with the Red Sox back in 2012. With them through the 14 season, San Diego last year, 15 rather, in Milwaukee last year. So he strikes out here. So nice job, Andrew Moore. 2 down.
Talked to him being a command pitcher. 6 pitches so far, 5 strikes. He'll work both sides of the plate, but he can also elevate his fastball at times. It's a good pitch, especially when he's ahead 0-2, 1-2. And Mike wants the high fastball just above the belt. Middlebrooks ended up getting a piece of it, but Mike held on to it.
Here's Odor. Flat out to left. Odor has produced a lot of home runs. 33 last year, 28 this year with 3 weeks to go.
I think he's leading the league with pine tar on the helmet. He has that
How
front of the
about
helmet covered.
Yep. Going back, that's going back a few years. Ozzie Guillen used to do that
He
as
did.
well.
A lot of pine tar on his helmet. Needs to make a quality pitch.
Hit hard. Ooh, look out. Jeez.
Everybody's fine. Left-hander happy to get a baseball.
So 3-2 here to Odor. 2 out, nobody on. Rangers by a run. And he strikes him out. Nice job, Andrew Moore. A 1-2-3 breeze in the third. Mariners down a run. When we come back, Danny Valencia to lead things off. Absolutely. All right. Thank you, Jed. Here is Danny Valencia to lead it off. A hard hit ground ball. It's a shortstop his first time up. Cole Hamels giving up 3 runs on 4 hits, giving up a couple of home runs. Solo shot to Seager, 2-run homer to Mitch Haniger.
For Hamels, 51 pitches, 31 strikes for him so far. I mentioned Danny hit the ball hard his first time up, but it was right at Andrews.
One and two. Danny trying to break an 0 for 7 here. Then off speed pitch, strikeout victim. 1 out. That's the 4th strikeout for Cole Hamels. Coming up tomorrow, CenturyLink brings it to us. Marco Gonzalez against Miguel Gonzalez. And Marco going to be making his 7th start. He's had some good moments, most recently out of the pen.
Yeah, for him, you like him overall, and I think that he's going to pitch inside tomorrow. It's a big key. Get to his changeup and his breaking ball, but again, he'll have to stay away from the walks and play good defense behind him. Mike Zunino and a double his first time up, double down the left field line.
Good breaking ball. 0-2.
He's starting to find his off-speed pitches, which is dangerous for the Mariners. So hopefully they can continue to get that pitch count up.
3rd time the Mariners are seeing Hamels this year. No decision in Seattle back on April 16th. Hamels left with the lead. 2nd time they saw him was here on July 31st. He left after 104 pitches, tied at 4-4. Two and two. Nino pounds this one foul. Felix Hernandez makes the retrieve.
Good to see Felix back on the mound. Felix will get the start on Thursday against these Rangers.
Mile high pop. Chu coming in, calling everybody off. Wow. Thursday, Felix, Paxton Friday. It'll be fun to have those guys back.
I think Odor was happy to hear Chu call him off.
Sure is a heck of a lot easier coming in.
That's about as high a pop-up we've seen this year. A lot of hang time.
2 outs, nobody on for Guillermo Heredia. Struck out on a 3-2 pitch. Ball 1. Hamels has been to the All-Star game 4 times. He was a World Series MVP back in '08 for the Phillies. Hamels was the NLCS MVP in '08. Already at 2-0 ahead, and right to the glove. First baseman Joey Gallo, inning over. Home 4th coming up. Mariners down a run. Insurance. Find a local agent at safeco.com. Do more. And by USAA, insurance, banking, and investments tailored for the military. Thank you for your service. Out here in Dallas Metroplex, we've got Andrew Moore for his second inning. Ryan Rowland-Smith joins us on the Ford Sports Desk. Talk a little bit of pitching right here as Mr. Moore goes after Ryan Rua. And Ryan, first of all, good to have you with us. Give us an idea of your thoughts on what went wrong with Ariel Miranda tonight.
Ryan, there was a lot of talk, and we saw that from Miranda in his last outing, trying to work down in the count. He didn't give up any hits through 6 innings, did have 6 walks. So my thought was, well, you're asking him, or he's trying to do something he's not comfortable with. He's been a fly ball pitcher all year. Can you just talk about how mechanically that can be a challenge for a pitcher? You talk about competing for the rotation in 2018. One of the guys that's going to be doing that is on the mound now. What do you like about Andrew Moore?
Think he's going to go real long in this outing? Yeah, he's going to earn it, no doubt about it. Ryan, thanks so much, man. Catch you on Mariners postgame presented by Alaska Airlines right after this game. Thanks so much.
Well, to his point, you have the expanded roster, so obviously more going tonight. You also have Gallardo out there as a long guy. Lawrence can give you a number of innings. So he'll have some options.
Full count here to Delino DeShields. 1 out, nobody on. DeShields popped up the first and reached on a bunt, base hit, second inning. That's a rocket shot, deep left. Gamble's going to watch it leave. Delino DeShields with his 5th home run. Got it on a 3-2 pitch.
Beltre in the lineup. But the first 4 hitters doing a lot of damage. Take a look at the pitch, the location of it. For DeShields, the leadoff hitter, in 3 at-bats, he scored 2 runs and driven in 1 on that solo home run. Chu's driven in 2 runs. Mazzara, the cleanup hitter tonight, is also driven in 2.
So 45 2/3 innings, Andrew Moore's just given up his 12th home run. Off the fist of Chu. Chu 2 for 2 here. Base hit the center, run scored in the first. 2-run double in the second. They'll stay alive with that swing. First home run hit tonight by the Rangers. Mariners have hit 2 homers. Hit down to Valencia. He'll take it himself. 2 away. That's going to bring up Elvis Andrus, having a good season. Walk and a base hit and a run scored here tonight. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Seattle Mariners and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners. 2 outs, a run in. Here's Elvis Andrus. Ball 1. If you're just joining us, Ariel Miranda went an inning and 2/3, 6 hits, 4 runs, all earned. 3 walks. 2 of those 3 walks scored. Garton came on, got the final out of the second inning. Now Andrew Moore, he went 1, 2, 3 in the third. Got the first out here in the 4th, and then gave up a home run to DeShields. Mariners get their runs. Seager a home run leading off the second, a 2-run shot by Haniger in the third. That's in hard. Look out. Tied for 5th in batting. Elvis Andrus. What a season. Another happy
20
Mariner
home
fan.
runs.
I know. That jumped out of me when I saw that. Well played by Seager. Throws him out. A run on a hit. No errors and nobody left. To the 5th we go. A 5-3 Texas lead. here in Arlington, Texas. And we move to Houston for 3 and come home, face the Rangers again, and then the Cleveland Indians, and that'll wrap up the home portion of the schedule. There's a finish up at Oakland and at the Angels. Here's Ben Gamble. Cole Hamels with a 2-run cushion. And first pitch strike here to Gamble, and struck out on a 3-2 pitch back in the 3rd inning. Hamels has struck out 4, walked 1. That walk did score. Hamels pitching to Gamble.
Has not been as sharp as we've seen him in the past. His pitch count in pretty good shape, though, at 64. 64 pitches, 39 strikes for him.
One and 2 to Ben. Breaking ball, hanging up, and Ryan Will. We talked about his athleticism. Now watch this. This is the boomstick. Look at that. Holy,
Wow.
The challenge of eating it here in this ballpark. You're consumed by it. And you know what? Mama's not going to like the messy hands here. Not much you can do about it either. And then when somebody hits a home run for the home team, all I hear is, look at her eyes. Where'd it go? He can't even move.
Well, that thing, I think, is for 4 people. He's doing some pretty good work. Wow.
Oh, my. 4. Heck, he might be able to feed 8 with that thing. Wow. Gene Segura. Fly to right, walk and run, score. It's a foul ball.
Hamels starting to mix in the cutter a little bit more to the right-handed hitters. That was a cut fastball in off the plate and jammed him with it. See his 4-seamer 92 to 94, cutter right around 89.
Just got a piece of that. Hamels' last win was August 21st at the Angels with 7 innings, a 5-3 win. Had a loss, a no decision, and a loss in his last 3 decisions. 3 ball games, I should say. Here's your game recap. Right to Odor. Two outs. Here's Mitch Haniger. Fine night. Double to left and a 2-run homer to left. Ken Mueller with the tweet. Home run means he's hit safely in 10 of his last 11. 5-game hitting streak.
For him tonight, it's been about pulling the ball with authority. Double into the left field corner, home run to left field.
One to count. And home run that Haniger hit. Second one off of Hamels. Second one is hit off of Cole. Five-game hitting streak for Mitch, and that one fouled back. It's 10 for his last 18. Taking down low. Pretty good clip at 555. Two out, nobody on. Got a piece of it. So Hennigan trying to keep the Mariners' 5th inning alive.
Foul off a couple of pitches down out of the strike zone, but hanging in there.
Here we go, 2-2.
And another foul ball. This will be the 7th pitch of this at bat. He's seeing a little bit of everything. That was another cutter. Again, Hamill starting to use the cutter a little bit more. Well located on the inside corner. Hennigan able to spoil it.
Two pitch. Foul ball. All right. Always cool to get a good baseball for your troubles coming out, hanging out, and all of a sudden you get one.
Especially one like that. That was a pretty easy play right there.
Yeah, not a screamer. 2-2.
How about this?
3 for 3 night. Fabulous at bat.
He is locked in. Mentioned his first 2 hits, the home run and the double, both of them to left field, and he just battles right here. Finally gets a pitch, and it's a good quality pitch. That's how well he's seeing the ball. Looked like a changeup. It'll be on the outside corner at the knees, and he just punches it the other way, staying with it.
It's well done. He's a triple away from the cycle.
We were talking about it earlier. He was a double away from the cycle at home the other day.
Yep. Here's Robbie Cano. 2 groundouts, 1 to short, 1 to second. Good time for career blast number 300. Tie this thing up. Breaking ball for a strike. Oh, for 4 day for Robbie yesterday. The 0-1. Up the middle, Odor smothers it and gets it to Andrews for the force. Nice play. Unlucky moment for Robinson Cano. 5-3 Rangers. Take a look at the Mariners calendar, brought to you by Mattress Firm. lot of Texas in this immediate future. 7 in the next 10. And then the Cleveland Indians come to town next weekend, and Cleveland 9-0 as we speak. 7th inning at home against Detroit.
This is a big series for the Mariners. Again, the Rangers a half a game ahead of the Mariners in that wild card. These are some important games against them.
Nomar Mazara to lead it off, followed by Robinson Chirinos and Joey Gallo. 4, 5, and 6 against Andrew Moore. Came on in the 3rd inning. He went 1, 2, 3 in the 3rd. Gave up a home run with a solo blast to Delino DeShields in the 4th inning.
Miranda started the game, only went an inning and 2/3. 6 hits, 4 earned run. That was it for him. Ended up walking 3 batters, 2 of them scored.
Mazara, a 2-run double in the 1st, much to the chagrin of the Mariner manager Scott Service. Popped up, out of play. 1 and 2. Mazara walked the 2nd time. That was in the 2nd inning. 4 pitches. Two and 2. Something we see all the time, but they exchange balls, gets the slightest little scuff on it, they get it out. Are guys of this generation adept at doing things like the Whitey Fords of the old days?
The way that they could, make the ball move around. I don't think so, but I think that the one thing as a hitter, I would like the ball out of play, because that's not the case right now. But with these guys throwing 97 miles an hour, I want the ball to do what it's supposed to do and not move somewhere that they're not expecting it to. So get it out of play. The thing that's interesting to me is sometimes you see it'll barely touch the ground, but then they can hit the ball 2 or 3 times off the dirt out in front of home plate, and they'll leave it in play until it's fouled off again.
Andrew Moore fielding his position, 1 out. Take a look at this little kid. Oh, no, don't throw it back.
Hey, he has a good arm. He wants to show it off.
In good form, boy. I'll tell you that.
He feels that he can make it all the way to the field, too. No problem.
He still does. He's not giving it up. Wow.
I like the eye black, by the way.
That's very cool.
Nicely done.
Robinson Chirinos swinging a miss. And all the years I've been watching baseball, with the broadcast and going to games, never got a foul ball. I've avoided several in the booth.
I've seen that. I don't blame you.
You hear that coming in, that means get away. If you got a glove, all right, no problem. But I don't care. Jose Mota.
He seems happy with that. He was able to keep it.
Jose Mota with the Angels telecast Spanish side carries the glove in the booth. Seager for out number 2.
I think Gladden does too, with Minnesota.
Did Dan Gladden out in Minnesota?
Yeah.
Good for him.
No. Pretty good center fielder.
Oh, he's a good player.
Yeah.
Good player. He does a nice job on radio. He's doing a lot. Lots. He's splitting play-by-play with Corey Provis.
Yep. He's been at it for quite a while now.
4 in a row retired now by Moore. Here's Joey Gallo. Strikeout looking and a ground out to Cano. That inning and 2/3 is the shortest outing for a starter by the Mariners this year. Breaking ball. And Hamill's going to take care of. Nice inning. Andrew Moore, 1, 2, 3 in the 5th. Mariners trail by 2. Nelson Cruz will lead it off, and this youngster, glad Dad kept the ball so he can have something to talk about. Good stuff. All right, Jen, thank you very much. Here's Nelson Cruz to lead it off. First pitch strike. Nelly tonight struck out looking. Line to right field, and a diving catch by Shin-Soo Choo. Took a base hit away from him. Cruz, Seager, and Valencia, middle of the order for the Mariners. Bouncing ball, foul ball, says third base umpire Corey Blazer.
And what we've seen from Hamels tonight to Nelson Cruz, everything away from him. If he throws a fastball inside, it'll be in off the plate, just trying to move his feet around it. He's going to go right back away again. Nelson made an adjustment in his last at bat, hitting the line drive right to the right fielder, but hit it hard. There it is, wasting that pitch. That was a cutter.
Five runs on 7 hits, no errors for Texas. 4 left. Mariners 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Bounce foul. So many big games for the Mariners, hanging in here in this wild card chase. Full count. Payoff here to Nelly. Swing and a miss, breaking ball. Wednesday, September 20th marks the final Safeco Insurance Triple Play ticket night of the season. Your last chance to take advantage of this special offer that includes a ticket, a hot dog, and a Pepsi or beer for as low as $26. Tickets at Mariners.com. Mariner fans in the house here. Club down 5-3.
Kyle Seager with a home run back in the second inning, his 23rd home run of the year. Hit it into the seats in right field. Took a swing on a fastball on the inside corner.
Those strikes his last Diaz. 0-2. A home run by Kyle just a second. Home run by a lefty off of Hamels. Rangers with a half-game lead on the Mariners in the wild card chase.
I was surprised to see that Kyle would hit the home run off of him. You mentioned just 2 home runs on the year. Kyle over the last few years, left on left, one of the best at hitting the ball out of the ballpark against left-handed pitching.
His home run, first run on the board tonight for Seattle. Here comes the 1-2. Moved his feet. Mariners on the season are 8-4 against Texas, 3-3 here in Arlington. Full count. Got Odor, short right field. Andrews on the right side of the infield. The only defender left side is Will Middlebrooks, the third baseman. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. Back-to-back Ks for him. That's 6 on the evening.
Another look at it going to the outside corner. Probably just above the belt as he swings through it.
Matches his season best. He had 6 strikeouts in back-to-back contests. July 1 at the White Sox, and then July 7th against the Angels. Here's Danny Valencia. Danny tonight ground out to short and a strikeout.
You can see Hamels now at 95 pitches. This may be his last inning. They have a right-hander getting loose in the bullpen.
One. Tony Barnett got a haircut since we saw him last.
Yes, he has.
He had the Dennis Eckersley locks on his shoulders last few years. Smoked to center field, and that's trapped by DeShields. Base hit, Danny Valencia. A good swing on it.
Yeah, it's either a good play or a fortunate play for DeShields in center field as Danny hits a solid line drive into center. DeShields trying to make the catch. It hits the ground. He'll have to turn his glove over. As fast as this outfield is, that gets past him. Who knows? Danny runs well. He's a good athlete. But he ended up keeping it in front of him.
So Mariners down by 2. Here's Mike Zunino with a man aboard. Double to left, down the left field line, and a fly to right. Door covered in the middle. They give Mike the right side of the infield. 1-1. Mike now 2 for 7 career against Cole Hamels.
Earlier in the ballgame when he hit his double, he has the high leg kick, and we talked about Mike and the changes in his stance, but he was able to get his foot down really early. Ended up catching a cut fastball out in front of the plate and hit it down into the corner.
And he takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. Whoa, late slide. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, hopefully he's not hurt.
Wow, that was a really late slide. Good grief.
I wonder if maybe he was looking in to see what was going to happen if Mike ended up hitting the baseball. And by the time he looked back, he was right on top of the base. He gets a tremendous jump. No, he looked at it the whole way. I think he thought he was going to go in standing up, and the last second he decided to slide. And fortunate that he didn't get hurt.
Ooh, man.
Tremendous jump. Talked about his ability to run. Yeah, he thought he was going to go in standing up.
1-2. Foul ball.
Don't want to lose him. He was pretty important against left-handed pitching. He's been a good player for him all year, but that was scary.
When was the last time you did one of those?
I can't remember. I didn't run that well, so I was always sliding early. Let's be honest. that was not a problem. I always just assumed that I was going to get dirty.
Swing and a miss. Zunino gone. No runs, a hit. No errors, nobody left. He didn't have those parachutes on him, right?
Exactly.
Nothing across the Mariners trailed by 2. A honors those who have served and all of our service members at home and abroad. Flyover. As we remember the 9/11 attacks, B-17, one of those fighter planes is P-51. Beautiful formation above Globe Life Park here in Arlington, Texas. Good to have you with us, everybody. Dave Sims, Mike Blauer's Root Sports crew. Rangers by 2, and a long outing here for Andrew Moore. Came on in the third. He's given up 1 hit, a home run to Delino DeShields. He struck out 2. He's not walked anybody. He's got the bottom third of the order. So he deals to Will Middlebrooks.
And again, he is throwing a lot of strikes. 51 pitches, 36 strikes for Andrew. Quality strikes. That last one at the bottom of the strike zone.
Middlebrooks a fly to center and a strikeout. Bottom third of the order, he's followed by Odor and Rua. So you got Matt Bush heating up.
Hard throwing right-hander for the Rangers.
Well, he's what, 96, 97.
Yeah.
He's
And can touch 100. Mariners have seen him a number of times this year.
He just got off the DL yesterday with a right knee MCL sprain. Right field, Haniger's right there. Six consecutive hitters retired since the home run by DeShields in the 4th. He's retired 10 of the 11 he's faced. Here's Odor. Moore struck him out in a 3-2 pitch, ending the 3rd. Zunino gets rid of the mask, thinks he has a play, does have a play in. Gets it done. 2 outs. Here's a Geico, this date in MLB history, take you back to '85. Peter Edward Rose collects hit number 4192 to pass Ty Cobb for the most all time. Got it off of San Diego's Eric Schau. Two outs for Ryan Rua. Walked and scored in the 2nd. Fly to right in the 4th. One. Nice performance here by Andrew Moore, 3rd pitcher tonight. Ariel Miranda, shortest stint for a Mariners starter, 1 inning and 2/3. Garton finished up an inning, and Andrew Moore gets Ryan Rua looking. Well done. That's 8 consecutive hitters retired, 12 of 13. Well done. 5-3 lead, Rangers. 4 here in Arlington. Hey, school's back in session. You know that. You know it means so is college night at Safeco Field. Join us Thursday, September 21st. And students can score $13 tickets plus enjoy extended happy hour, including $6 beers and discounted pizza. Visit mariners.com/college for your tickets. Good to have you with us, everybody, in Arlington, Texas. Matt Bush going to take over for Cole Hamels, who went 6 innings.
I imagine that he throws hard. His average fastball, 98 miles an hour. This will be his 50th appearance on the year. ERA just over 3. In 47 1/3, he has 53 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .245. He has given up 5 home runs this year. He has a slider, curve, and change to go with it. But typically, he's going to come right at you with a really good fastball.
See if Guillermo Heredia can get one and get one out in the green out there for a base hit or something.
You mentioned it, just off the disabled list. We'll see where his command is at.
He's pitching at an easy 95, strike 1. Heredia, Gamel, and Segura 8, 9, and 1 for the Mariners. They were laughing between going to break, going into the last half inning. Les Diaz down at third base talking to Kyle Seager, 2 of the great conversationalists we have in baseball.
We'll be able to show a lot of that tomorrow. Laz behind the plate tonight, but tomorrow he'll be over on the third base line, so he and Kyle have a conversation throughout the game.
Were you a chatterbox at third when guys got there? Only if you knew them, maybe?
Yeah, if I knew them. Oh, you always say hello and that kind of thing, but never a running conversation.
Mariner third baseman.
Typically, you end up talking to the third base coaches a lot.
All the time.
Yeah.
Right. So you get to know those guys really well.
Exactly. And he'll talk to you.
Oh, yeah. And Casey Candel. We got some good ones. Odor will back up. 1 away. Manny in charge with the swell mitt. Whoever the game hero is, he takes a picture of him with the swell mitt and posts it on social media in English and sometimes in Spanish. Good man. Here's Ben Gamel. Strikeout and a fly to left. Mariner runs coming on a Seager home run leading off the second. 2-run shot by Haniger in the third. Odor covers some ground there. 2 outs. Easy play. Top of the order. And that'll bring us back to Gene Segura. Fly to right, walk, and run scored, and a ground out to second for 2. Gene 0 for 3 against Matt Bush. Rangers got 2 runs in the first, 2 runs in the second, and another in the fourth. 2-run double by Mazzara. 2-run double Chu in the second. Home run to Shields in the fourth. Good to see Jake Diekman back. He's
hard throwing left-hander. He's also mid to upper 90s.
And I say good to see him because he is back from 3 surgeries to replace his colon. This is one Dae-Ho Lee took deep last year, right? In April.
Yes.
That's going to be a base hit. Bush deflected it. And Segura benefits from it. So 2-out base run, bring the tying run to the plate.
And maybe their hottest hitter, Mitch Haniger, a triple away from the cycle tonight. Double in his first at bat back in the first inning, a home run in the third, and a base hit to right field in the fifth.
Wow. Well, we've seen this stat before, as Mitch needed a double in Saturday's 8-1 victory over the Angels.
A great group of hitters right there.
They gave him an E1 on that.
Surprising. Oh, that's an automatic hit.
That's why they have White out. He mixed the right side of the infield. He has been swinging in a great rhythm here last few days. Didn't catch that one. 1-1. That's foul. Ball with 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. As we play here in the top of the 7th. Here we go. Throw over to first, not much of a lead by Segura. Wow, Cleveland 11-0 in the 8th on Detroit. Yankees 5-1 against Tampa Bay. That game at Citi Field in New York, home of the Mets, because of all the damage done down in Florida due to the hurricane. Foul off.
With the Tigers getting rid of a lot of their key players in their ball club, you certainly see Cleveland reaching 20. 20 straight wins tonight will be 18 for them. Cole Hamels waits on deck, sitting next to Cashner. Andrew Cashner. Cashner will get the start on Thursday.
Tough break. Tough. Couldn't get it done that time. We're going to stay right here in Arlington. 9-11, as we remember, was a TEX back in 01. God bless America here at the ballpark.
So direct your attention to the area behind home plate, and welcome back from the Fort Worth Police Department, Corporal Oliver Hill. In honor of all the veterans who have served our country and the servicemen and women who are currently stationed home and around the world, Corporal Hill will now perform God Bless America.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Stretch your imagination like never before. Play today. Statue of the great Nolan Ryan, Hall of Famer. A lot of big moments here for this franchise, as well as the Houston Astros. All-time strikeout leader. Used to sit right down. I was associated with this ball club running it. I'd sit down near the Ranger dugout. Many times we've come here, and President George W. Bush would be here at the ballpark, former principal owner of the club. Andrew Morris had a nice run here. The only blemish, gave up a home run to this man, Delino DeShields, in the 4th inning with 1 out.
Well, he has really thrown the ball well tonight. A lot of strikes from him. Able to use both sides of the plate, elevating his fastball at times when he gets ahead.
Breaking ball hit the seat. Well, that's a good professional approach right there by DeShields. He was busting it like it was an Olympic 100-meter final. One away. Andrew Moore. Another out there.
Chu with a couple of hits tonight. Driven in 2 runs. Also has a double. Scored a run. Good night for him.
Andrew Moore's retired the last 9 men that he's faced.
Chu was the first of the 9. He ended up grounding out to first base.
Changing speeds well. That's a good look, really good looking outing by Andrew Moore.
Yeah. He's pitching with a lot of confidence, again, using both sides of the plate.
Worked inside. 1-2. Just joining us, Ariel Miranda, inning and 2/3, 6 hits, 4 runs, all earned. Did not go as they check with Corey Blazer. 2-2. Rangers at 71 and 71. The Mariners at 71 and 72. And a full count here to Chu. Swing and a miss. Got him. 4th strikeout. And we have 2 away here in the Rangers' home 7th. Get Sounder Train and Link Light Rail tickets right to your phone. Riding is easy with the Transit Go Ticket app. Two outs, nobody on. Brings up Elvis Andrus. Quick one, Elvis. Elvis, a walk and a run scored. Base hit to left and a ground out to third. One on one. So Nino taking a look. No play.
And changing speeds. Using all of his pitches tonight. His fastball command has been excellent.
Trying to put him away here, 1-2. Didn't
miss by much. Another good fastball just off the corner.
He's picking up big points with Mel Stoudemire and Scott Service with this performance. Robbie's right there. Line drive robs Elvis Andrus. As Moore was getting out of the way. Look at that deep breath. Job well done. 5-3 Rangers. Baseball here in Root Sports is brought to you by Money Tree, proud to make a donation to Mariners Care for every Mariners win. By Jack in the Box, come try the new Smoky Jack Burger or chicken sandwich, limited time only. By CenturyLink, connecting you to the power of the digital world. And by BNSF Railway, sponsor of the BNSF Blast. In the action in the concourse here, Globe Life Park, Mariners trail 5-3, first of 4. With the Rangers, Jared Hoying takes over in right field for Shin-Soo Choo. And on the mound, be their second man out of the pen, Jake Diekman, has made a terrific comeback. Been on the 60-day DL, 3 surgeries to replace his colon with an internal reservoir in order to relieve his ulcerative colitis condition. So a heck of a comeback by Jake.
And a good fastball. Slider combination. His fastball on average at 95 miles an hour. He is a talent that the Rangers are happy to have back.
Especially all the problems they had earlier in the year with the bullpen. Robbie Cano leads off. Cano, Cruz, and Seager. Cano 2 for 11 with a home run against Diekman. From the extreme third base side of the rubber. $20,686 here at the ballpark tonight. Robbie not biting, 3-1. For 3 night for the Mariners second baseman. Full count now with Cruz on deck. Robbie Cano battling Jake Diekman, 30 years old, out of Wymore, Nebraska. Came over from the Phillies in a trade. And tight, walked him. Bring the tying run to the plate. Make sure you join us for King Felix Pop-Up Collectible Day, presented by Funko on Saturday, September 23rd. First 20,000 fans are going to get a 5-inch tall figurine with 34 lucky fans receiving the special edition collectible of King Felix in all gold. For tickets, go to Mariners.com. If Nelly can put a charge into one here. 2 for 8 against Diekman.
0 for 3 tonight. A couple of strikeouts, and he did line out to the right fielder. And the one thing we've seen from the Rangers is that they have pitched him away the entire game. If they're going to go inside, it's going to be in off the plate.
Look out. Foul back.
Pitch right down the middle. Mark Zebchensky getting loose for the Mariners.
Cruz got a battle 0-2 against Diekman, who came over with Cole Hamels, who started tonight's game, came over in the trade deadline July 31 of 2015 from the Phillies. Bringing up high. Ball and 2 strikes to Cruz. Way outside. Kyle Seager's on deck. There's Kyle, home run earlier against Cole Hamels. Cruz, a .250 hitter against lefty pitching this year. Strike 3 called. One away. Third time Nelly struck out tonight, twice looking.
Yeah, tough night for him. This is going to be a fastball, and it is a strike. It's on the plate. Nelson thought it was down, as Diaz did not hesitate, called it strike 3 right away.
Brings up Kyle Seager. 1 for 7, a home run against Diekman. Breaking ball for strike. Home run that Kyle hit, number 23, back in the second inning, leading things off. His 74th run batted in. Since then, a pop to short and strikeout.
Another breaking ball. So difficult, I think, with the left-handers, especially with the arm angle from Diekman. Tall, rangy, and his fastball again will be 95 to 97 miles an hour. And he has the good slider. Takes quite a bit off of it. The last one at 82, but it's tough to stay in there.
Diekman at 6'4", 200 pounds. He uses that angle to great effect coming from the third base side of that rubber.
Kind of throws across his body. Stepping to the hitter.
Trying to make something happen here. 1-2. 1 out, 1 on, and swing and a miss. Kyle goes down swinging, 2 outs. So Diekman a walk and 2 strikeouts so far here in the 8th inning. Most popular way to follow the Mariners postseason push is with MLB.com at bat, the #1 app for live baseball. Enjoy game day, live game video highlights, radio broadcasts, statcast, news, and more. Download MLB.com at bat today.
Danny's hit the ball hard a couple of times. A base hit to center field his last time up. Looking for his 15th home run.
Cano started the inning off with a walk. Try to get him around. Middle of the order for the Mariners, 2 for 11. Valencia, 254 hitter against lefty pitching. Check that, I looked at the wrong one. That was right-handed. I'm looking for left-handed. There we go, 277.
There you go.
That didn't sound right. He's ahead in the count here, 2-0. Two and 1. Danny tonight's grounded out to short, struck out, singled to center, and stole second. His second stolen base this season. 2 out of 4. He could take 3 and 1.
2-0, he went with a fastball away from him and probably go away again.
Could be a good action pitch for him. 3-1, and he fouls it off.
Good fastball, 96 miles an hour on the outside corner.
Good spot here, 8th inning, down 2. Danny's the tying run. Infield pretty much straight up, outfield straight up. pitch. Walked him. And bring the go-ahead run to the plate.
Couple of walks in the inning. Take advantage of that. Bring up Mike Zunino. Mike with plenty of power. 21 home runs on the year. Had a double his first time up. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Double down the left field corner. Doug Broquel, pitching coach for the Rangers, making a trip out to the mound. Nobody getting loose yet in the Ranger bullpen.
Zunino, 260 hitter against lefty pitching with 6 homers, 8 runs batted in.
There's Laz getting right in the middle of it.
I think last time we saw Doug, he got run from a game at our place.
I think that is correct.
And it had been a tough game at the plate. And he went out one of those perfunctory things to say he wanted the umpire to come out and let him have it.
Similar to what we just saw from Sosha.
Yeah.
Yeah. See if Mike can get a fastball he can handle. He can hit the ball out of any part of this ballpark. Breaking ball.
Mike with a double to left first time up, since then a fly to right and strikeout. The Mariners threaten here in the 8th. Down 2. Zunino representing the go-ahead run. First time he's seeing Diekman. And hard right to the third baseman. Get the force at second, inning over, 2 stranded. 5-3 Rangers. Time running short on the Mariners. And coming up tomorrow, game 2 of this 4-game set. CenturyLink brings you what's next. Who do you got? Do you got a Gonzalez in this game? Got Marco going against Miguel. Right now, pitching star for the Mariners this evening has been Andrew Moore. He's been outstanding.
He has really been good. Fastball's topped out at 94. He's been able to work both sides of the plate with it. Elevating it when he's ahead, mixing in all of his off-speed pitches. You can see 71 pitches so far. The one hit was a solo home run to DeShields. Outside of that, not much for the Rangers.
There's Nomar Mazara. Strike 1. Mazara, 2-run double in the first, a walk in the second. Comebacker to Moore in the 5th. Pulled foul. James Pazos is up for the Mariners. Alex Claudio for the Rangers. And a weak swing, full big time. Nazar is gone. 5th strikeout for Andrew Moore since coming on in the 3rd inning.
There's Pazos.
Moore's faced 16 batters, allowed 1 base runner. That was the home run to DeShields. Here's Torino showing bunt. Ball 1. Putting him in swing mode too. 0-1.
And they've been late on his fastball. I think part of it is location. There's a little bit of deception to his fastball, but also the ability to use his off-speed pitches, speeding him up a little bit. He missed badly with that changeup.
Bouncing ball foul. Andrew Albers has pitched really well, sharing the ball with Erasmo Ramirez. Those guys have kept the Mariners in this thing. Rob Nodine, trainer to your left. Swing and a miss. Got him. How about this guy?
Again,
6 strikeouts.
his fastball at 92, right in the middle of the plate.
Join us tomorrow during the Mariners game for another round of Twitter Tuesday. You're going to have 5 chances to win exciting prizes just by interacting with us on Twitter throughout the ball game. Then we'll be posting questions. Want to hear from you, so be sure to watch us and follow us on Twitter at RootsSports_NW. For giveaway rules, visit us at rootsports.com. 13 consecutive hitters and 16 of 17 he's retired. Really good stuff. A lot of strikeouts in this game. Both teams combined for 17 Ks.
When he is missing, he is not missing by much. He's behind in the count. Both pitches close.
Joey Gallo tonight is struck out looking. Grounded out the short fly to left.
And he has the green light, 3-0.
Count on it.
37 home runs on the year.
There's a strike. I know from watching highlights on a nightly basis, he's got to be among top 5 or 6 in terms of tape measure jobs. First walk issued by Andrew Moore. Ends a run of 13 consecutive hitters retired. They've gone 16 out of 17. Bring up Middlebrooks. Fly to center, struck out, lined out to right. Trying to get the 3rd out of the 8th inning. Mariners in the 9th will have Heredia, Gamble, and Segura. 8, 9, and 1. Haven't had any scoring since the 4th inning. And DeShields hit a home run.
Another good breaking ball from him. He probably had no idea when he came to the ballpark today that he was going to throw close to 90 pitches.
Out of the pen.
Yeah.
Right. Game 1 in the 3rd inning. Miranda only went an inning and 2/3. Good heater. Zanino holds on. That's 7 strikeouts. Stranding a runner. Last ups here for the Mariners. Really good work by Andrew Moore tonight. Alex Claudio, soft tossing lefty with a lot of motion and a sidewinder.
Yeah, not your usual closer these days. His average fastball at 87 miles an hour. He's pitched a lot. 63 appearances for him, a 2.76 ERA, 50 strikeouts, over 15 walks. So he will throw a lot of strikes. He has given up 5 home runs this year. Has a slider and a changeup to go with the fastball at 87.
Remember, we were talking about Brocail. That was the balk game.
Yep.
A couple of balks. Ball 1-2, Guillermo. 0 for 3, strikeout, ground out the first and popped the second. Chooch is on deck. Carlos Ruiz. A bat for Gamma.
And that's his best pitch, the good changeup.
Lefty set up, and the 1-2 pitch. Backhanded by Middlebrooks. Wide throw, tagged by Gallo. That hurt his shoulder or wrist.
Oh, looks like it's wrist. And we'll take a look at it. Gets rid of it quickly because he knows it's Heredia. Puts a lot on the throw.
Man, that hurts.
Yep. Did a pretty good job of hanging on to it. So we're going to take a look at him now as you see it again. Has that wrist taped up, but it spins him around.
Brooks owes him a steak. Gonna hang with him. One away here in the Mariners' ninth.
And Ruiz will pinch hit. He's going to hit for Gamble.
Ruiz 1 for 1 against Claudio. Ball 1. Carlos got the start Saturday. Went 1 for 2, got a base hit to right center field.
He's had his opportunities lately. He's been swinging the bat better. There's a changeup.
Two balls, 1 strike. He's got that changeup from Bugs Bunny Tech.
Yep. Circle change.
Hit hard. Oh, what a play, Middlebrooks. 2 down. Oh, man, he robbed him.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit. This ball is hit on the button, right on the end of his glove, right into the webbing, and a strong throw, a better throw this time for Gallo to handle it first, and he takes a hit away from Ruiz.
He made sure he took care of Gallo on that throw.
Another look at the dive, right in the end of his glove.
2 outs here, Segura. Oh for 3, a walk, and reached on an error. And Beltre, he knows about making great plays at third, taking him to the Hall of Fame. 1-1. Beltre on the shelf. And Felix Hernandez. Sure, there's a little bit of gab fest going back and forth. Mariners down 2. Their last strike. Segura trying to keep this thing alive. 20,686 coming to the feet. And, oh man. Corkscrews him into the ground. Game over. Rangers win. Rangers go to 72 and 71. The Mariners drop to 71 and 73. Take a look at our Columbia Bank difference of the game. Two big doubles early on, Mike.
Yeah, and it came early in the ball game. You take a look at this double. This is back in the first inning for Mazzara, who's going to hit it off the fence out there at the 407 mark. That'll drive in a couple of runs in the first inning. And then Chu also with a double with a couple of runners on. That was in the second inning, so 2 more runs will score as you see the Shields, who also had a fine game diving in to score the 4th run of the ball game for the Rangers.
So Ranger pitching shuts down the Mariners after getting some early runs. 5-3 the final. From Mike Flowers, I'm Dave Sims. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Your Mariner programming continues right now. Mariners postgame presented by Alaska Airlines with Jen and Ryan Rowland-Smith.